Dear God, Mom says we are adjusting to our new family. It isn't always easy. We went from being just me and Mom and Lee to me, Mom, Lee, DJ, Maria, and Frank, our new dad. And sometimes Naomi when she's not at school. Mornings are crazy. People trying to get to work, into school, and the worst, the bathroom. Frank just says, hurry up! Mom says the girls should all go first. DJ really didn't like that one. God, everyone always makes jokes about how I'm kind of geeky. And sometimes they even seem to forget I'm there. But I thought there was a better way. I put up a schedule. It allows 7.7 minutes for the guys and 12.5 minutes for the girls. If we all schedule our breakfast in staggered times, we can all get through our morning without a traffic jam. It's worked for 3 mornings. Dad says the only traffic he worries about now is on the way to work. Mom said I was doing the good work I was made to do. God, thanks for helping me see how I'm made in your image. Love, C.
Good morning, CPC Kids, and welcome to another episode of CPC Kids Live. Here we are. We got a new month. We have a brand new background. We've got some cool stuff behind me on the wall. I'll move so you can see it. Super cool. Shark behind me. I hope that stays on the wall. And today's kind of a special day because I have a friend with me, a new friend that some of you guys won't know. Hey there. What's up, Bryson?
How you guys doing? Good to be here.
Bryson, do you want to introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Bryson. Many, probably you guys know, I've been at South Campus. I've helped out a little bit in CPC Kids. But yeah, currently working with middle school, Rachel and I. I'm just excited to be here this morning with you guys.
Yeah. And we're going to have our other friend Rachel on later in the show. But for right now, Bryson and I are going to play a little game. And kind of the reason we have Bryson here is our 5th graders are going to be moving up into middle school ministry, right, Bryson?
This is true.
So we are super sad to see them go, but Bryson and Rachel...
Super happy to see you guys.
Yeah, of course. Bryson and Rachel are rock stars, and you guys are going to have a great time, and it's going to be awesome. But I wanted you guys to get to meet him and kind of see who you're going to be hanging out with, and then later, like I said, you'll meet Rachel too. And of course, you're going to get to see me beat Bryson in the game we're gonna play. So
okay, we'll see about that. I gotta put on for my incoming 6th graders.
Yeah, we're both flexing. Okay, let's get us in the middle there. Okay, so this game is called The Sky's the Limit. I believe it's some sort of trivia. I haven't looked at these slides because I don't want to know the answers. So let's do a practice one to start. Does that sound good? Okay. So this has something to do with creativity. That's our theme for the month. We're gonna kind of learn about how God is creative and how we are made in God's image. So here's our first question. What is the number 21,029? It can be the number of species of animals, the height of Mount Everest in feet, or the number of active volcanoes in the world. If you know, put it in the chat. Tell us what you think it is. Bryson, I'll let you go first.
I think it's D, the number of
there's no D, so...
the number of games that MSM plays every year. Oh, I'm sorry, that's...
Okay.
Let's see. Number of species of animals, the height of Mount Everest. I feel like Mount Everest is way higher.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with C.
C, active volcanoes. I actually know this one, and it is the height of Mount Everest.
Ooh.
But that's a practice one. Okay, ready for real thing?
Now I'm ready for the real thing.
Now we'll start.
Had to get the kinks out.
Okay, here we go. What is the smallest known thing in the universe? A quark, your piece of cake when your brother cuts it, or an ant? Well, let's see. I'm gonna go with a quark.
You're gonna go with quark.
Sounds fun.
Now, since he went with quark,
you can go with it. Don't feel like you got to pick something different.
okay. Yeah, let's. We're gonna be partners today.
Okay, here we go. Okay. We both went with quark. Wow, can you see that in there? I don't think I can.
I think I'm gonna have to like jump in the camera to go and see it.
But it looks like we're right. The answer was a quark. That's like a subatomic particle, super duper tiny, smaller than an atom.
Smaller than an ant?
Smaller than an ant. Smaller than a piece of cake even. All right. What is the largest animal believed to ever exist? We got the Loch Ness Monster. We got the great white shark. And we got a blue whale. I see a lot of you guys in the chat saying quark. Good job. Good job. What can we get here?
Now
Bryson,
the question comes down, did the Loch Ness Monster really exist?
Right. Or does it still exist?
Or does it still exist?
If it exists, it's going to end up on our wall here at some point.
Live in action. He'll be our co-guest.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the whale.
Blue whale. I'm going to agree with you. I definitely think it is the blue whale. Let's check it out.
Hey.
And there it is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not a blue whale, that picture.
How many school buses does it take? Isn't it like 20 something?
Like how long are they? It's something like that,
something
yeah.
Ridiculous.
Like the whale's heart is like as big as a person. Something like that.
That's
ridiculous. Okay. So we're tied up. I think we're 2-2. What is the smallest known mammal? Okay, we got the Etruscan shrew. That's a little hard to say. The Etruscan shrew, the Chihuahua, or the African pygmy hedgehog.
Bro, Etruscan shrew sounds like a dish. Like, chef, today I made for you a peanut Etruscan shrew with some chives. Like what?
No doubt. But would it be a small dish, you think?
Yeah, what's the smallest known mammal? No, yeah, it would be like the one where you like just literally one bite.
Got it.
It costs like $40.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what you're going with?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Etruscan shrew.
And so far we're nailing it because I agree with you. I definitely think it's that shrew. And we're right. Hey, look at that thing. I don't think I'd want to eat that myself.
I don't want to eat that. That's too cute. Those little whiskers.
Yeah. All right. The world's tallest waterfall, Angel Falls, is how many feet tall? All right. This one seems like it could actually be a little hard. Let's see. 101,242. That is mighty tall. 2,567 or 3,230.
So basically what they're saying is you can't dive off of it.
I mean, you could.
That would hurt really bad.
I think Mount Everest, if you remember, was about 29,000 feet. So I don't think it's 101,000.
Nah. Let's go. I'm going to go with B.
B. I don't really know here, so I'll jump on to C just so we can break our tie.
Okay.
That sound good? Oh, wow. 3,000. Wait, was that me?
You got it right.
Okay. Woo, that's right.
See how he switched up on me like that?
Woo, okay. Here we go. That puts me up by 1. The deepest cave in the world is called the Super Cool Cave. Hold on. Varyokina Cave, and it is over 7,000 feet deep. Where is it located? We've got, boy, I should have practiced. Abkhazia, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, or Baku, Azerbaijan.
Baku. I'll go with Baku.
Baku?
Because it sounds cool.
It does sound cool. I'll go with my guy, Abkhazia, Georgia. Here we go. Georgia. Wow, that looks like Georgia to me. Is that doesn't look like Atlanta, Georgia, I don't think.
Wait a minute, that's not the United States.
What's going on here? I don't see Abkhazia, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure obviously that's Georgia. So I think I got that one. You need to start catching up here. We got...
What's the score?
I think I'm up 2.
You're up
4 or 5-3, I think.
Just a guy... I'm terrible at trivia. Like,
you're doing great.
I'm so bad.
Maybe
there was one we
back
played in MSM, and I got none right.
None right? That's rough. Okay. What is the highest point in the United States? We got Denali, we got Kilimanjaro, and we got Pikes Peak. One of those places has some good coffee at Starbucks.
Ooh.
Maybe more than one.
Kilimanjaro one?
That is not the coffee.
You see? I can't do trivia.
That's not trivia. I guess it is. But what do you think is the highest point? Yeah,
Pikes
heard
Peak.
of any of these places?
Pikes Peak.
Pikes Peak, Denali. I know Kilimanjaro's in Africa. I do know that.
I knew that.
I'll go Denali to keep things a little stuff. Wow.
Denali, my man is killing it.
Dang. Okay. I don't know where that is.
Looks nice though.
It looks nice. I would go there.
I'd put it on my screensaver.
Okay. What is the lowest place in the United States? So we're taking it down. We got Miami, Florida, Death Valley, California, or New Orleans, Louisiana. You ever been to any of these places?
I've been to Orlando.
That's
and I've driven
kinda close, I think.
in Death Valley.
Okay. I don't think I've been to any of these places.
I'm going with New Orleans.
New Orleans. I know there's a fun song about Miami, so I'll go with that one. Well, look at that. We're both wrong. Death Valley.
So that's below sea level.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Huh. Must be pretty low.
For real.
I wonder how long it would take you to go from Death Valley to Denali. Okay, what is the largest body of water in the world? We've got the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Mississippi River.
The Pacific Ocean. I'm going with A.
A. I'll take B. Atlantic. Both oceans, both big.
Hey, we back
There you
on
go.
the board.
There you go. I think that puts you down 1 with 1 question to go. So can we tie it up here?
Let's see.
What is the smallest ocean? We've got the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean.
Okay.
Put your answers in the chat.
I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid.
This is
It's
life
okay.
or death.
I don't feel like I've ever heard of the Southern Ocean. I think that's made up.
Arctic. I'm going A. That's it. Answer in.
Okay. I'll go for Arctic. Here we go. Arctic Ocean.
No.
Up there at the top. That's all right. Well, Bryson, thank you for playing with us. I hope you had fun.
Always. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And can't wait to see my new 6th graders. We got a big fall kickoff for you guys to make you feel welcome. So we're super excited. Glad I can show my face.
Yeah.
And our friend Rachel will be here. So stay tuned for some more.
And I think Rachel is going to give some information on when life groups are and how they can jump in and stuff like that, right?
All that good stuff. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll have a little bit more specifics coming, so stay tuned for that. Thanks again, Bryson. It was super fun.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anytime. Okay, so we are in a new month, and that means a new theme. This month, it's all about creativity, and creativity is imagining what you can do because you're made in God's image. And that can mean a lot of different things. We're going to be getting into that a lot this month. But before we get into our awesome story for this morning, we have, I think, a brand new worship song. So jump up on your feet and let's get into this one.
wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jacob, and today I want to talk to you about creativity. Because there's so many different ways to be creative, right? You could be like a creative actor. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well. Who's Yorick? You got the wrong skull, kid. Oh. You could be a creative dresser. Hey! You could be like a creative, I don't know, scientist? But most of the time when you hear the word creativity, you think of something like this. A work of art. Or maybe you think of something like this. Wonder what's got him so anxious. Oh! Oh! Ugh, ewy. In today's story, you're going to hear about the very best creation of all time. Actually, it's the very first creation of all time. It's where creativity was born. And cockroaches. No, it's good. It's indescribable. See you in a few.
Hi friends, Erica here, and I'm so excited to share our true Bible story with you all today. We just got to worship God, and I love it when we get to sing to God and tell Him how amazing He is. He is indescribable. His creativity is indescribable too. And we know this to be true because we can see the incredible world He's made. Today, we're learning all about God's creation. Before I start our story, I have a challenge for you. If you have markers and a paper or crayons or anything else to draw with, go ahead and grab it now, as well as your Bible. Now, for that challenge, I challenge you to create your own work of art as you listen to the Bible story today. Maybe you hear something that God created and you want to recreate it, or you just want to create your own wonderful creation. Either way, with those supplies you just got, make your own work of art. Make sure you send us pictures of your amazing creation. And who knows, it might even be shown next week. Okay, let's get to our Bible story. Our Bible story today is in Genesis. God's creation story starts like this. In Genesis, our very first book of the Bible, Genesis 1:1 says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Now, let's break it down day by day, just like we find in the book of Genesis. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light, kind of like a flashlight. God saw that the light was good, and He separated the light from darkness. And He called the light day and the darkness night. And there was evening and there was morning the first day. And then God said, "Let there be a vault," which is kind of like a huge space between the waters to separate water from water. And water's pretty important. So God made the vault, which remember is a huge space, and separated it. Then God called the vault sky. And then there was evening and morning the second day. All right, so far we have light and dark and sky and water. Well, God had something massive planned just around the corner. Do you know what it is? It's land. Land and sea. Yeah, day 3 was pretty huge. Not only did God create the dry ground, but he also created plants, like this little guy. I named him Henry. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seeds according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit and seed according to their kind. What's your favorite fruit that God created? So God saw all this and he said it was good. And there was evening and there was morning on the 3rd day. God created small details like the seeds of different plants and trees and food. He created it all, but he wasn't done yet. Things were really starting to take shape, but God still had some creating to do. In Genesis 1:16 through 18, we read that God made 2 great lights, one to govern or rule over the day, and the other to rule over the night. He also made stars. God set them up in the vault. Remember what that means? A huge space of sky to give the light to earth and to rule the day, and to separate the light from darkness. And God saw all that he created, and it was good. On day 4, God brought some amazing creations to life. I mean, what do you think it could be? All I know is that I need this for it. Can you guess? The moon. Just kidding. The sun. And of course the moon too. And the stars. Now in Genesis 1:19, we learn a little bit more about what God did. There was evening again and morning on the 4th day. But God was far from finished. Let's see what came next. Genesis 1:20-21. And God said, "Let there be water," which means to be filled with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vault, huge space, of sky. So God created great creatures of the sea and every living thing with them, and that moves around it according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. And guess what? God saw that, and it was good. Things are getting pretty exciting here. There's different animals like fish and birds, of course. God blessed them, and he said, "Have little ones so that there will be many of you. Fill the water in the seas. Let there be more and more birds on earth." Then there was evening and morning, and it was day 5. Okay, so we have fish, we have birds, and there's so many more animals we have, so God kept going. Genesis 1:25 says that God made the wild animals according to their kinds. The livestock, which is like sheep and goats and baby pigs, according to their kind. And all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kind. And God saw this, and he said, "This is good." God's creation had gotten really exciting and a bit loud, but the best was yet to come. Can you guess what God created? Let's find out. Genesis 1:27. God created mankind in his own image. He created them, male and female. He created them. That's right. God saved the best for last. On day 6, he created people. God had important instructions for the people he created. It says so right here in Genesis 1:28. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, to fill the earth and subdue it," which means control. "Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, and over every living creature that moves on the ground." God had done it. He had made light and dark and sky and water, land and sea, plants, the sun, the moon, the stars, fish, birds, all sorts of other animals, and people. God saw what he had made, and it was very good. And then there was evening and morning on the 6th day. It was all very good. All of it was very good. Well, what did God do next? Well, listen to this. Genesis 2:2-3 says, "By the 7th day, God had finished the work he had been doing. So he rested from all of his work. Then God blessed what he had made and made the seventh day holy, because on it, he rested from all the work of creating that he had done. Yeah, that's right. On the seventh day, God rested, but he also blessed it and made it holy. Wow, that's a pretty amazing story. From nothing, absolutely nothing, God created. There is no limit to God's creativity. As much as we might want to try to describe God, he is truly indescribable. His creation shows us how amazing he is. We can know him because we can see the amazing world he made. Let's pray and thank him for that. Dear God, what you have made is so, so good. We're thankful that we can see your limitless creativity in everything you've made. You've made each of us, and you love us. Help us to see how good you are as we look at the world around us and the people you've put in our lives. We love you, and we pray these things in your name. Amen. Now, thanks for letting me share our Bible story with you guys, but I can't wait to see all the amazing creations you guys made. So make sure you send them over to us so we can take a look. Thanks, friends.
Okay, I just thought of another way to describe creativity. Creativity is imagining what you could do because you were made in God's image. I mean, God created everything, right? He made the stars and the planets and the mountains and the oceans. He made dogs and cats and elephants and ostriches. But when he made us, it got personal. God made us so that we think and feel and act a tiny bit like him. We are made in his image. So check it. Imagine looking at yourself in a mirror. That's what God is like. And no, I'm not saying that he has the same hairstyle or eye color, but look a little bit closer. There's imagination behind your eyes. You have a smile that could encourage someone when they're feeling down. And your hands that could help someone lift a heavy load. Ugh. All right. Whew. There's no limit to what God can do through you. That's because there's no limit to God's creativity. That's the one thing to remember today. There's no limit to God's creativity. Seriously, take a look this week at the things God has made and let it blow your mind. Look at the stars in the sky and think about how it could take literally millions of years just to visit one up close. Listen to the sounds outside your window at night and let yourself wonder, how do crickets make that noise anyway? And then look really close in the mirror and see how unique you are. See the color and feel the texture of your skin. Look deep in the reflection of your eyes to see a God that made you and loves you more than you could even imagine. That should give us all a lot to think about. No wonder this guy's a statue. He's thinking about God's creativity. Dude.
Everything you do is beautiful. Oh, all that you have made is wonderful. Oh, so I will sing it out, shout it loud. My God is amazing, and I will celebrate, give him thanks. My God is amazing.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you, Erica. I hope you guys had a good time with our story. And remember to send in your drawings to Erica's email, which is in the description of this video. So check that out. And as promised, it's not just me here. Hi, Rachel.
Hello. Hi, Daniel.
How are you?
Kids, doing
Yeah.
well. How
Would you
about
like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Rachel. I get to hang out with middle schoolers and high schoolers here at CPC. Yeah, I'm a pastoral resident here. And yeah.
Me too. What's your
Hang
favorite
out with
color?
Daniel. Favorite color? Oh, it's this way. Favorite color is yellow.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
I feel like that's not a common pick. I like that.
Yeah, got to
Cool.
switch it up.
And I believe you had some fun information for our incoming sixth graders, outgoing fifth graders.
Yes, incoming sixth graders, we are so excited to get to hang out with you, CPC students, Sunday mornings, starting next week at 9:15 on our CPC Students channel. We have some things coming your way, coming your parents' way. An email that your parents should be getting soon, letting you know about a meeting for them next Sunday after service at 1 o'clock, and then also information on how to get signed up for life groups, which will be on Tuesday nights, every Tuesday from 7:15 to 8:30. So yeah, we're super excited.
That's awesome.
Super excited to be on here. Thank you, Daniel. For
Oh,
having
of
me.
course. Happy to have you.
And can't wait to meet you guys.
Yeah. And I'll be in that meeting next Sunday as well, so we'll be able to hang out with the middle school crew and a little bit of the kids crew, and it'll be fun. But yeah. Thanks, Rachel. Did you have anything else?
No, I think that's it. Excited
All
for
right.
the one big family gathering next weekend.
I know,
so-
that'll be awesome. So we'll see you guys, you sixth graders there. And that means this was your last CPC Kids Live. So we will miss you, but you can always watch more if you want to. Okay. Thank you, Rachel.
Sure.
I
See you
will
guys.
see you once we stop being live, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so thanks, guys. Real quick, I'm going to show us your memory verse, and then I'll let you guys go. Our memory verse for this month is Psalm 145:3, and it says, "Lord, you are great. You are really worthy of praise. No one can completely understand how great you are." So go ahead and look that up, Psalm 145:3. Maybe we can even get that in the chat. And I'll let you guys be working on that this week, this month. And also another reminder to send in your drawings to Erica. There might be something cool coming your way if you do that. So thanks for watching. And we will be here next week. Same time, same place. See you then. Bye, guys.